and I've been using a cream like this for years and years to help me lose the extra weight, lose the extra water, and lose a little extra fat. Trust me, this works.
What's up guys, Derek, moreplacemoredates.com. Today we're going to be talking about should legends of the sport be exempt when they plug garbage products. So we've all seen, I don't know what it is about like the top Olympians, but it seems like either they're so focused on their craft that they don't have time for anything else. So then they'll just take whatever the highest money offer is without looking into it at all, it seems like. Or like, I don't know, they just jump around like company to company. Like how many guys have you seen at the top besides some of the more like business savvy individuals like Jay Cutler, who would just like whatever the highest paying like salary was, regardless of how inferior or scientifically garbage the products are, they just, you know, company hop like crazy and plug whatever the company asks of them just for a paycheck. And one individual that has come under fire relatively recently, well, for a while now, and it's just, I don't know if he just gets a pass because he's a legend or what, but it is Ronny Coleman. So here he is, he's promoting this shrink toning lotion, and he's been, you know, he promotes this stuff a lot, and typically the comment sections are inundated with people basically either saying like just some like cookie cutter comment because he's Ronny Coleman, it's like, I love you, or like fucking heart from India or some shit. And then there'll be you know, random people who just come in and be like, dude, like, why are you selling this shit? You know it's fucking bullshit. You know it doesn't work. Stop selling out, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, there are some guys who will actually shit on you just for trying to sell products and make a living, which is ridiculous. But when they think the product's a scam, like, can you really blame them? So I'm going to get into the efficacy of this product and kind of give my 2 cents. So this is Coleman's details of the product.
Hey guys, if you've been like me over these past few holidays, Christmas, New Year's, you've been eating a lot of food, you put on a few extra pounds, well, I got something to help you shrink it down a little bit. It's called Shrink Toning Lotion, and I've been using a cream like this for years and years to help me lose the extra weight, lose the extra water, and lose a little extra fat. Trust me, this works. What you want to do is put the Shrink Toning Lotion around the areas where you gain the most weight. For most people, it's the stomach, the butt, or the thighs. So you rub that on there. What I like.
Or the thighs. So I don't know, man. Like he obviously doesn't really have a scientific reinforcement to kind of explain why it works, what it does. He just says, trust me, it works. And he's not a very good, you know, spokesperson for the product other than being a fucking legend. So I guess, you know, in that sense, I guess he is a good spokesperson, but I guess just the way he comes across and people just don't even want to listen when he's just being like, it works, buy it, and that's fucking it.
Yeah, buddy, we at it again. Shrink Toning Lotion, trying to get them abs as tight as I possibly can. And this is the thing that does it. This was my secret weapon back in the day. Nobody knew about all this crazy stuff I was doing back then because I was sneaking and doing it. But now, you know, I'm trying to give everybody some of my secrets now, so I don't care no more. So y'all want to get crazy, shredded like me? Do everything and anything, little thing you can do. Get harder. Everything you do counts. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. Still ain't nothing but a peanut.
And he has no explanation why it works, why it would be superior to other products in the industry, why you would even use a cream to begin with. So I kind of wanted to look into the ingredients. And by the way, I'm not even saying this is garbage yet. I'm just saying in general, a trend I see quite often with legends in the sport is company hopping and not really, and I'm not saying all the legends, by the way, I'm just saying like, you know, I've seen a decent trend over the years of guys just jumping around even when they're going from a company to a worse company just because it offers more money or something ridiculous, and they end up jumping around to like 6 companies in like a fucking 2-year span or something insane. So this is the product, Shrink Toning Lotion. It looks like it's $40 for a tube, which is quite expensive. When you compare it to a fat burner on the market though, you know, those are comparable prices for a bottle, but how many servings does this have? How long does it last you? What is in it, and does it actually work? So I took a quick glance at it before I did the video. Looks like the main ingredients that make up the product are L-Carnitine. Interesting how they spelled it wrong here. Caffeine, coenzyme A. And that's it. So from what I could tell, there was no actual breakdown of the milligrams of the actual active ingredients whatsoever. So I'm not opposed to some sort of transdermal L-Carnitine preparation, to be honest. Like the molecular weight is like 161 Daltons. So theoretically, if you had a transdermal preparation of L-Carnitine, you might actually be able to get enough through to actually get into systemic circulation and bypass first pass metabolism and skip that TMAO conversion that we're all, relatively worried about when we take the oral version of L-Carnitine. And that's why most of us, would preferentially opt for injecting it. So would a transdermal preparation kind of circumvent the need to inject it too, or get like a sublingual troche or something like that? Possibly, but you have to understand, you're only going to get a fraction of what you apply through to systemic circulation. You're not going to absorb the full amount. And even here, it's not even saying how many milligrams are in the product per application. Then caffeine, another decent ingredient, obviously. However, it's like 99 to 100% bioavailable orally. So why would I be applying it to my stubborn fat spots when I can just take it and get full systemic absorption? Like, am I going to take a fucking like grams of the shit and apply it transdermally to get some special localized effect when I could otherwise just take a normal amount systemically and get like broad spectrum effects everywhere? No, it's just like a fancy preparation way to kind of, make it seem more fancy and effective than it otherwise just would be taking it orally, which, caffeine, what do you need to fucking transdermally apply it for, in my opinion? I think you are more than good enough off using it in an oral, whatever it is, coffee, a pill, fucking pre-workout, whatever it is, it's gonna work perfectly. So and then coenzyme A, the only thing I really see as a novel kind of approach to anything here is the transdermal L-Carnitine, because this could be a way to bypass that TMAO conversion. However, the dosage is not disclosed, and the amount you're actually going to get through is going to be minuscule to a point where it's essentially useless, in my opinion. So for me, like, the product is actually not totally useless, but I think that the fact that it doesn't disclose any kind of specifics about the dosages and the ingredients chosen aren't, like, in my opinion, there could have been more things potentially added, things that actually target, alpha-2, adrenergic receptor antagonists, things of this nature that might actually yield some sort of localized effect that you could leverage. So for me, this isn't a product I would use, and the, nuisance of applying it on a daily basis every time you want to do like fasted cardio or something, like, I just don't see it, dude. So for me, like, this doesn't seem like a very, effective product. I could be wrong, but I mean, I would rather just take an injection of carnitine or it orally, with some garlic maybe to avoid TMAO conversion. And that would be easier, less messy, and get way more into systemic circulation versus applying it transdermally, where you have no idea how much you're getting per application and you have no idea how much is actually getting into systemic circulation, even if you knew the dosage per application. Like, I've literally used transdermal estrogen preparations when I've done some of my hair loss experiments, and I've checked my blood and seen like no systemic absorption on many of these sites that you would be applying this stuff to. It's not like you can just apply transdermals anywhere and they're going to absorb a significant amount, like a scrotal application of a testosterone cream compounded at a pharmacy or something. It doesn't necessarily work like that. So no, this is a product I don't see a lot of merit in, and I don't know if Coleman actually thinks it's effective or if he's just doing it because he's getting a nice paycheck every time he plugs it or what. But let me know what you guys think on like top athletes who are plugging random companies, because it seems like, I don't know, it seems like less and less thought is put into some of the stuff at like the higher level. Like, maybe these guys are just so famous that they don't have time to research into it. They don't care to research into it. They just see a paycheck. And that's it, and they know that their audience is so diehard about their, following them that it's going to sell regardless if they, whatever the fuck. So I don't know if that's the case. I haven't seen, maybe I should go check out Ronnie's supplement line and give a review of that, before I make an overall, like, overarching generalization. But in general, like, this doesn't seem like a product, even if I was going to use a transdermal, which I would think is annoying, there are other products on the market that are far superior to this, in my opinion, and at a more cost-effective price point per the servings. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, I guess it's the responsibility is ultimately on the consumer to educate themselves about whatever they're going to buy before they spend their money on it. But at the same time, if you're a fan of Coleman and he's like, trust me, this stuff works, you can get shredded with it, and then you buy it based on that because you assume he is a reliable source of information and wouldn't steer you wrong, like, is that misleading? Like, I don't know, man. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All the comments help the algorithm and they're much appreciated. Obviously, Coleman's a, legend in the sport. This isn't to speak, poorly of his, legacy or anything. It's just his, maybe he doesn't even know, dude. Like, maybe he hears from, the people who make a product and they explain all the scientific jargon, and then he thinks like, oh, that must be the fucking shit then. And that, that's all it takes for him to be like, yep, this is a company I want to, stand behind. So anyways, all the comments help the algorithm. They're much appreciated. Like, subscribe, check out my blog, moreplates.com. Follow me on Instagram, @moreplates_moredates, Facebook, Snapchat, BitChute, Twitter, TikTok, Apple Podcasts. If you want to support the channel, you can check out anything I'm associated with in the video description below. My TRT clinic, it's all telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. Gorilla Mind, nootropic formulas, Gorilla Mode, pre-workout formulas I designed myself from scratch, and anything else I'm associated with, it's all in the video description below. Thank you guys for watching. Talk to you soon.